What is going on, guys? Today we have here a 2011 Dodge Avenger, and I haven't started this car also because of the fuel pump not working. But I wanted to show you on this video that the temperature, it's already on halfway. So supposedly it's already reached its normal temperature, but I believe that we have a bad sensor. Hopefully it's just a sensor and not something electrical with the dash or computer. I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect it and see what reaction we have, and let me show you where it's located. This is a 4-cylinder. Okay, and like I said, this is a 2.4, this is a 4-cylinder, and the sensor, temperature sensor, is right here. We're gonna go ahead and disconnect it, and let's go ahead and check the gauge. Okay, so as you see, we don't, the gauge doesn't move. It moves a little bit, but it doesn't go all the way to the middle. So hopefully sensor is bad. So let's go ahead and change it, and hopefully we have the same reaction having it disconnected. Okay, and here I have the new temperature sensor. Is from Duralast, and the part number SU10438. Now the good thing about this sensor, that is right here on top, and we only have to twist it so we can remove it. If you're gonna do it by hand, you can use some pliers. Okay guys, so here we have the old one and we have the new one. You just got to make sure that they are the same. Make sure you have a new O-ring. Make sure that the connection, the plug, is the same. And as you can see at the bottom, we have a small part and then we have a big part. So you just got to make sure to find it. So here we have this big opening and we have small part right here. So you just gotta find its way like this, push it in and twist it. Okay, now let's go ahead and connect it and let's check it out. Okay, now let's see, without starting the car, let's see what we have. Okay, so now as you can see, the gauge only moves a little bit, so it only goes where the C is. It doesn't go all the way to the middle, which I believe this is a good indicator that the sensor was bad. Now we only have to make sure that it does go to the middle. We have to start the car and drive it and make sure that it's reading the right temperature now. Okay guys, so now we're gonna go ahead and make sure that the temperature gauge is working normal. We're gonna leave it running for a few minutes, and hopefully we get the right reading this time. Okay guys, so it's been about 5 minutes and the gauge is going up. Also, we have to make sure that we don't have any leaks by the temperature sensor. Okay guys, so it's been about 20 minutes. It's been running and no issues. As you see, we have the temperature gauge on its normal, where it should be. So now the next thing is I'm gonna drive it a few times. I'm gonna drive it for a few minutes, start it a few times, just make sure that everything is good. Okay guys, so as you can see, the car's been on about 35 minutes, and as you can see, the temperature, it hasn't even reached the middle mark on the temperature gauge. So the problem was the sensor. We had a bad sensor, that's why. And that's why that it was now. So when they call me to check on the car, they say that on their way home it was beeping, and you know when the car gets to the hot, when the gauge goes all the way to the hot, you're gonna get this light on, which also means that the temperature is high, and it's gonna start beeping. So they say that on their way home it was doing that, and the next morning when they tried to start up the car, it did not work. It did not turn on. Okay, so the next day when I came, it was a quarter up. So it was on the quarter mark. But sometimes when the battery is bad or you have something going on, sometimes it's the gauge. The gauges start malfunctioning until you turn on the car and until you turn on the cars, the gauges, they go to their normal position. So yesterday I turned on the car and I didn't notice that. So when I turned on the car, I thought that it was gonna go back to the normal position, and so then they call me that they say that they only drove it about 5 minutes, and then that the gauge was already up to here, the light was on and it was beeping. So, and today when I came, it was already in the middle. I didn't even turn on the car and it was already in the middle. So that could be a possibility that we had a bad sensor. So we replace it and we're good. But that's it guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you on the next video.